What's up, everyone? I'm Vanessa Claire at Baconine Tarot. So, this video is for all my Sagittariuses, all my Sun, Moon, Rising Sagittariuses, and all my cross-stalking Sagittariuses. Just people who know a Sagittarius who's here to see what's up. So, what's up, Stalker? I intend for this to resonate with everyone. So, I've already set my intentions. I've already done all that stuff. So, we're just going to get right into it. Start off with the Oracle card. Healing heart chakra. All right, Sanji. Healing heart chakra. This is my comedian card and being lighthearted and making a joke about it in a dark situation. Like, I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. You don't understand what I mean very soon. All right. All right. That's like, I get this crazy funny vibe, all right, or you know, like I just saw like Chris Farley like taking off his shirt and swinging it around, you know, that energy, and I love that. Who doesn't love that? So calm down a little bit on the heart space so you don't get too excited, but yeah. That's funny. Anyways, moving on. Let's see what we got here for my Sagittarius. Is interesting. All right, Sag. Messages for Sagittarius. King of Cups. Ooh, yeah. I like it. The Ace of Swords in reverse. She knows. Five of Coins in reverse. Seven of Coins. The Ace of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And then the Four of Wands to that King of Cups. God damn, Sag. Alright. This is not talking about, like, how you really feel. Like, things that make you worried. Alright? Things that really get on your mind. It's I feel like there's a hush over it. Like, keeping it to your absolute self. Right? I feel as though if you're in a relationship, because there could be like, I want to be like a genuine love here on the table of someone who you could like talk to emotionally soundly and they just understand you, you know, like I feel like there is a person here that like it's definitely I just heard king dingling in your mind, like they understand you through and through, and they're very smart and know how to handle their vibration. Okay, with the Five of Coins, I feel as though you're waiting for them to say something to make a move. To say something, do something. Like, I feel like you're waiting, and Seven of Coins, I feel like you've been waiting for some time as well. And it's just, and I feel as though you have been, if I crisscross applesauce, you have been like, how do I say this? I want to say putting time and effort into being emotionally intelligent as well yourself. So you haven't been like overreacting to every situation as well, but then here you are, you're still in that the vibe of impatience is coming up, and it's a build up. It's a build up to something's not happening here. What's this Five of Coins about? Oh, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Empress. I feel as though you feel like that Five of Coins in reverse with the Three of Wands. Oh my goodness. You just want to reconnect with them on a soul level or someone, and there's a should I stay or should I go vibe within this person. All right, so it's stepping outside of the box, possibly like thinking of every idea where you could do something different. Okay, it's trying to grow, because this is a soulmate. It's like trying every option possible. Okay, now it's, and I feel like I understand that, but then it makes me wonder why you feel as though you're waiting for them to make a move here. You're not saying like how you really feel, the bad thoughts upon the situations, because I feel like you're waiting for them to do something here. What's this Ace of Swords about? The Wheel of Fortune. You feel as though life is happening to you and you're not saying anything. You're holding it all inside. You're not saying a fucking word. Something here's like got you twisted. The High Priestess in reverse. It could be... I'm just wanting, not understanding how to like... I want to be like approach them and say how you feel instead of waiting for them to approach you. I feel as though you feel as if they should know. But I just heard distraction. There's distractions. So I mean, like, they may not see it all over your face, even though you're like, it's written all over my face, you know. The Queen of Swords in reverse. She's a bitch scorned by what other people say. I feel as though this person, their emotional intellect is kind of getting you going too. Like they're not stupid though. So it's kind of, I feel the energy here while you're like they're not stupid. They should fucking know. Like this is not like this is me and how I feel, and like, oh jeez. One more, and then we're moving on to Temperance in reverse. It's not being able to see both sides of the story. Just understand that there's emotional intellect on the table. Both of you, I feel, understand each other very, very well. I just heard it's a complex situation, though. Whatever that may mean. You're like, it's complicated, but... Because it's kind of wanting to talk about something... something that's really bothering you, and it's just not happening, and it's... I feel like also if I crisscross applesauce as I pick it up, I'm gonna be like, it's celebrating. Instead, I want to be like, it's raising the vibration when I feel like you're not getting... I want to be like fed the emotions as if you feel like you should be getting fed them. I don't know how to say this. So we're gonna move on. All right, I'm gonna move on to them and their side of the story. I feel like it's this whole thing where you just don't understand the language that is being spoken to you through them. They're like they're dealing with whatever. So I feel as though... How do I say this? Not everybody knows what's on your mind. Not everybody knows your deep, deep truths, even though, like, they could be, like, completely your person. Their idea of truth is distorted. All right, this deck represents them and their side of the story. When I say them, it can mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak, all right? So your idea of this person, all right? I just see the Princess of Swords. They're not seeing it. The Princess of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Prince of Cups, and the Eight of Wands into the Tower. They're not seeing it quite yet. And I feel like they're very, very smart. It's one of those things where it's like a smart person isn't, how do I say this? You know, like, I keep on thinking of Sheldon, how he's like, you feelings are like, it's not logical to have, like, love is a chemical, and, you know, like, it's just that type of thinking, you know, like, it's just, love is in the air, no, it's not, it's carbon, you know, this is carbon, hydrogen, no, it's this person. Wow, this person's so complex, it's complicated as shit. It's like, wow, it's complicated as hell. All right, anyways, their idea of truth is distorted. We're going to focus here and get this back on track. I find it funny because I get it. And this person has good ideas. This Emperor in reverse, though. And the Star. Oh. The Six of Swords in reverse. This is the Prince of Swords, and I just want to flick this one out, all right? And it's the Princess of Pentacles. And I just heard took you long enough when I rolled my eyes. Like, geez, just took you long enough. And the Princess of Pentacles does represent, like, slow moving, you know, like, very, like, time consuming. Like, the Prince of Swords. Just jumping into it when they don't know better. The Emperor in reverse. This is a very, I feel like an egotistical person, all right? I feel like they just, I feel, I just, they're in the process of taking accountability of who they actually are and what they're here to do, all right? They're having aha moments, all right, and all right, the Hierophant and the Magician. Okay, this is a wiser person. I want to say, sometimes I say higher source, like divine source. It's just wisdom, internal wisdom that just you just know, like it's smarts, it's book smarts, it's learning, it's just education, higher education. This is and then the Magician, all right. It's magic. It's manifesting. I want to feel like they may be like trying to understand. I want to be like the science of it, whatever it is, the science of whatever ticks their talk here. They're diving in deep. Now, what's this? The Six of Cups. Being nostalgic about, so they may be going through like some like life shit and like noting when they could have done better, risen up, and notice it's like karmic release type stuff. All right, it's getting nostalgic about the past, when they were an asshole, when they didn't step up, taking accountability for who they are. You know what I mean? They're kind of a big deal. I feel like this is a very strong process that they're going through right here. The Ace of Wands and Six of Swords, once they know a thing, they can't unknow it. It's one of these things where, all right, they're going through an ascension, all right? I feel like, kind of like, when I say ascension, it's just doing what's within the greater good of themselves and everyone around them, all right? And I want to be like, it's a slow one. It's a slow process for them. It's a slow, like, I feel like they gotta get over themselves, and that's the first hurdle. And sometimes it takes time. It's taking some time for them. And this is taking some time for them. And it's Two of Pentacles. They get that overwhelming feeling of just juggling everything. It's a lot. When you like this, they could be going down like multiple areas of themselves and their past of like how they got themselves here. I want to tell this poor person just to calm down, and just live in the present moment, not get worried. All right, the Wheel of Fortune, what comes up must come down. Oof. This is a cycle, so they're letting it come at them slowly. They're going through it. They're going through it. All right, we're going to move on. I don't know. We're going to move on. We're going to get some advice here. All right. This deck. It's so funny. I feel like it's so tiny. It's the everyday tarot, right? The Ace of Pentacles, and it represents the everyday mundane. And I kept on repeating it. So, like, getting caught up in, like, gifts of abundance and the thought of, like, money and finances. All right. The bad thoughts that weigh you down. I don't know. Like, allow that shit to just gracefully walk into your... I just heard divine being, but, your divine space. Just allow it to flow to you in a magnetic way. The World. It's an ending of a cycle so a new one can begin. The King of Cups. Being completely emotionally stable. I feel like it's just the Seven of Wands. Ew. I feel like it's your reaction to something. It's someone who is like, okay, someone who is like, who thinks in a calmer version, all right? And then it's ending of a cycle. I feel like it's a mirroring of this action. Okay, because I feel like you are on the same playing field of, like, normally you can not react to your emotions, just let things be and just take care of the situations as they come, right? I feel like that's normally the case, but whatever this is something that is like, it's karmic. It's coming up. It's coming at you hard, and it's making you fucking be like, what the fuck? And I feel like you're trying to push out, or you're reacting to this person's emotions, right? And that their stability in it, their intellect within it, the fact that they're not reacting, and you're just, it's ending the cycle of reacting to it and standing in your fucking, I want to be like, heart space and logical space. I like the King of Cups for that reason. he has a couple love, like heart space energy, and he's a masculine energy, which is logical. So it's feminine and logical. Hold on. In the cups. Oh, in the water, feeling out your emotions. The Emperor reverse. It's you stepping up to your own accountability. I feel like your person's going through this. I feel as though it might be something that like might pop up for you too, like to just take accountability and not react, and knowing that you need to step up and not react to this. I feel like it's one of these things that's going to be not an easy task. All right, this is very karmic. This is dharma, karma, all that stuff. Like, it's a cycle of energy that's coming back at you. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's your own self-worth. And in your cycle of thinking that you're not worth, like, having like emotional stability. All right. The Four of Swords, hitting a wall and needing daily meditation. That also like helps get you through these toughest of like times, and really gonna have to put in the grit and the shit, like to I want to be like to fight the energies of when you normally would react. All right, that takes a lot of like confidence, and it's a process. And I feel like you were more than halfway there. You were like, this is just a bleep in a thing that you are recognizing that needs to happen. I want to be like, just be lighthearted about it. Make a joke. The Ten of Wands. Strife, man. Like I said, it's not going to be easy, but my ears kind of ring in a weird way. Jumping the gun and regretting it later. To the Four of Cups in reverse, and that's my sign for you don't want anyone to know. Not accepting any offers and just kind of like being in hermit mode, not wanting to like work on it too much. I feel like it's that. It's just there and you're aware of it. It's a slow go. But everyone's process is within their own timing. Like, you're not gonna, I feel like, either you can sit there and get triggered by this, or you can take the time and figure it out. You know what I mean? We're all going to do it within our own divine timing when we have had enough, you know what I mean, of our own crap. That's when we change. That's it. When we can't even stand it ourselves. That's when we change. And that's okay. Like, that's the process of changing, like, or just like triggers. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's something that like, it's going to be a process to understand and not respond and just allow and be and let that figure it out. I want to be like, oh, what a tricky web we weave. But I feel as though you're aware of whatever this is, and I feel like you handle yourself and your emotions in every other aspect of your life. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, this is just one thing. So take the emotions of how you would normally react with other people in the same situation and place yourself in the same situation. Just with that, I feel like this is just because it's a specific person. It's funny. All right, so we're going to move on. I hope this is resonating with you guys. All right. Whatever you were thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. One more. That's funny. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be lying, sneaky little bastards. Added a whole bunch of little words into that. Anyways, move the fuck on. Alright, this is a message from the universe, because you are the universe. Alright, so it's something you just need to hear. Usually ties in nicely with the whole reading. It usually has to do with meditation and such. But this one, about healing. Healing. Alright, feel into you and realize that the giving and receiving of love in all its many amazing shades of magnificence is the key to healing. Every illness is a symbolic message from one part of the self to another concerning your emotional responses to life. Let yourself heal. Yeah, like same thing. Use your will, your intention, and your wisdom to understand with compassion the perception and experiences that you carry. Become intimate with you before trying to help another. Respect the right of another to carry the pain they choose in order to find the truth of their higher self. Pain is the way your higher self gets your attention. It is the way. This is, I'm sorry. It is the way this amazing, wonderful universe that is you shows you where you hold imbalance. It is doing all it can to bring you into balance so that you can fulfill your potential. All is perfect in this moment. This card took me for a loop when I'm reading it, all right? This is that run-on sentence card, and when you... This is one of these things where there's strong messages in these cards. I'm just saying, like, whew. Yeah. I hope this resonated with you guys and made you feel some sort of way. Until next time, I hope all is well. Peace.